Hi Libra, here's a general look at your solar chart for June 2009, and in this overall expansive period, in part of June I think you're going to be preoccupied with things fiscal or property matters, anything related to something which is shared or which you are in some kind of an agreement or contract with others. So joint resources, finances, but sort of jointly held things, jointly held responsibilities as well. Could even be around property, and it could be that somebody else's behaviour isn't quite coming up to standard in some way, or isn't matching, you know, your expectations and ideas aren't matching with theirs, so you're going to be striving to kind of find a win-win solution there, I guess. This preoccupation this month, in this, as I say, it is an expansive month for you and a forward-moving month, but these sort of really heart-based and kind of gut-based, actually, preoccupation, something that you have a lot of passion behind, emotion behind. These are going to be coming up, so it could be matters of the heart for some of you, somebody special in your life. Or it could be something about a relationship or a setup which is important to you, which is valuable to you, which you want to protect and keep safe. However, there could be power struggles in and around these areas, any of these areas, and you know, somebody could just be bugging you. Now from the 6th onwards, there's a more harmonious energy coming into those areas there. That'll be helping to settle any disputes or smooth over any tensions related to finances or property, however large or small. Could even be an outside agency, you know, and that'll be the time to look at rescheduling, rebudgeting, maybe even rewriting a contract. I would say from the 8th, because there's quite a heavy energy around on the 6th and the 7th, when you will you'll just have to be patient there. So Venus, yes, that's a ruling planet. She's coming into this financial area, and this area of what you share on this kind of emotional level with somebody else, or you know, it can be on a business type level. So Venus, she's persuasive and diplomatic, she's friendly, she's very good as a middle person, and so there you should feel somebody, you know, giving you support, somebody as a mediator, somebody who is open to your ideas, or just is, you know, sympathetic and understands, somebody who can give you expert advice, maybe somebody who can give you good counsel, and so that's a real plus for the month of June. And from the 14th, so that's really from mid-month, you'll be changing gears in your thinking. That's when Mercury moves. There you could be looking, you could be feeling a lot more a lot more inspired during that time. That'll be a time when you want to, you know, you're reacting to others' ideas, maybe people who think very differently to you. They're bringing in fresh input. They're setting you thinking on this new tack, and you come out of this little bit of introspection that you've been in there, and you'll be feeling more outgoing. You'll be feeling guided. You know, if it's a teacher that's around, you know, if you're in education, that'll be a good time there to be picking up on information and kind of getting active with things and being able to apply things. Whereas the period before, then you're still kind of in preparation mode, then you're still kind of trying to process things internally. So this will be a time from there to be collecting information, making new contacts, maybe writing, maybe paper chasing, maybe connecting with people abroad. Education is strongly emphasized, as I said. So you're going to be on even more of a learning curve after mid-month. Also legal issues, that could be another focus of your attention as well in the month of June, particularly after mid-month for some of you. A time for benefiting from another's knowledge and expertise this month, and also their resources in some way. As I say, finances, it could be some sort of physical resource, but it might just be their integrity or their knowledge. So from mid-month, also there's a more romantic feel around for those of you who are looking, more opportunity to party for some of you, and for others it'll be a chance for you to feel more empowered, strengthened through some kind of enjoyable, spontaneous activity, but careful not to overindulge in the good life or take a financial gamble during this phase, because you'll be inclined to, some of you will be very inclined to, depending on your individual chart, because actually the energy is a little bit pie in the sky. So for some of you, if it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it probably is a duck. However, some of you may really enjoy having ducks around, there's nothing wrong with ducks per se. So just keep your wits about you, keep your feet on the ground, and you should be fine. Between the 15th and the 23rd, particularly on the 19th for you, things could start to sizzle and get quite passionate, or you could get quite hot under the collar about something, but I feel as though it's more a positive energy, so it could be nice. And for others of you, well, this could just be a really lucrative phase, so that's between the 15th and the 23rd. Great for buying, selling, promotions, anything to do with property matters, good there. Anything good for, because actually there's a transformative energy around this month, so anything good for like the gear change, really taking that step forward, and that's from, as I say, the 15th to the 23rd, but especially around the 19th, one day either side of that. This is also a good time for you to be rescheduling, rebudgeting, writing a contract or shaking hands on something, but definitely a time for you to push for resources which are due to you. And also, if you, whatever your situation, anything that's owed by you, to put it into action there. And also there's a possibility of some kind of bonus or raise or higher profile or windfall coming your way from mid-month onwards, Libra. Something due to you, on a material or spiritual or moral level. So look out for that. Well, that's it for June. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.